happy 12 days of Christmas, date number 3. I'm currently laying in bed. It's also really fitting. I'm wearing my 12 bars of Christmas sweatshirt right now, but this date is super last minute, so I actually need to leave in like an hour. It's been a week since my last date, so we need to set you guys up and I need to get moving so that I can spill all the dating updates and tea that's been going on and what's going on tonight, who I'm going on the date with, everything like that. All right, so we are in my bathroom. If you can't tell, I'm like slightly ready. Like I had makeup on today and my hair at one point was done, but I've been laying in bed, and so I'm not gonna like completely redo it, especially since this is a last minute date, but I am gonna touch up. So we're gonna put my little get ready headband on. Y'all know the vibes. So the guy that I'm going on a date with tonight, I literally know nothing about him. So originally, it has been, like I said, exactly a week since I went on my last date. I was like, okay, if the guy I went on a date last week with asks me to go on a date tonight, I'll go. But if he does not ask by like lunch, I am open to going on a date with somebody who asks. So there was one like person that I also hadn't talked to really at all. To kind of catch y'all today, I've been talking to Guy from the second date video a lot. Like I text him way more. I'm not a texter, so like if I'm texting a guy back, like that's a lot for me, but I've been texting him a lot and there hasn't been a second date, so it's kind of like that update. And yeah, I don't know. Oh, the conversation's been like really good and everything, but there just hasn't been another one. So I was like, okay, like I can't be cutting everybody off after a first date and texting someone 24/7 if like there's no follow-up date yet. So we'll just see. Right now I would like to go on another date with him, but I don't know. See, also this exploded when I went to the wedding last week and it's like all broken. So, but I didn't want to throw it away because I really like it. It's the Kaja blush. But okay, one second. My cat needs something to play with. Okay, she's high-key eating a little snack, so just ignore that noise if you hear it. Like I said, I would wait to film this, but I kind of have to get hustling because this place is also 20 minutes away. But yeah, so I was kind of like, okay, I'm gonna go on a date with somebody just to see tonight, just to like, you know, not be so closed off. I'm a very monogamously minded person, which might not seem like that lines up with me doing this series, but it's almost why I'm making myself do this series, because I will be like overly committed to one person like half a date in when like they might be completely talking to a bunch of other people still, which is fair. You haven't had to talk about like exclusivity and or like anything yet, but I just like am very like I can really only think about one person at a time. So this is like really pushing myself to go on another date when I'm like kind of interested in somebody, but we're literally one day in and I have to remember that. So it's just like I'm really just talking about it all on the internet. That's kind of just how I feel right now. Like I'm so bad at it, but the series is kind of making me like push out of my normal bubble with this kind of thing. So I don't know, but yeah, so another guy asked me to go on a date. He set a time and a place, and then he unmatched with me. Like I do not text before a first date, so we hadn't even like moved it to messages. We just planned it on Hinge, and he like within an hour of planning it unmatched with me. So I'm guessing he found my YouTube channel or my Instagram, which is honestly fine if somebody's like totally opposed to me being on social media. Obviously, like don't go on a first date with me because I'm gonna be on social media. Like this is my passion, and yeah, I obviously wouldn't change that, so totally fine. That might not be why, but like I'm guessing that's why. It's not like we had any like mutuals or anything. Like I honestly had no idea who the guy was, so it couldn't have been like a mutual connection told him not to. Like it was the YouTube. But this guy that I'm going with now, super spontaneous. He was like, do you want to get dinner? And I was like, I mean, I can tonight. Now here's where the trouble creeps in, besties. I do not eat steak like at all. I don't eat steak or seafood. Those are like my two big like no's, but I wasn't really thinking he would like pick a steak place for our first date because that's pretty expensive. So I didn't even like mention that. I just said when he asked like what I'd want to do, I was like anything but seafood. That's what I usually say. And then he listed places and I didn't like research them at all. My skin is like breaking out around my nose. I didn't like research them at all, and so I was just like, you pick and I'll be there. And he was like, okay, 8:01 chop. And I was like, okay. So I put it in my phone to see like what time I should be ready by to make sure I can like drive there and get there in time. And it is 20 minutes away, which isn't bad at all, but it is a steakhouse. So news to me. I put something on my like private story about it, and my friend texted me and told me to get a double baked potato. Like, is that like appropriate to order for dinner at a steakhouse? Like a potato? But I mean, if she's done it, I feel like it's fine, and I feel like I have to, because like I really don't mess with steak, and I also don't want to order an expensive steak on a first date with somebody when I'm like just getting to know them, because that's like, it just seems kind of rude to me. It's like, I like to, for first dates, I try to keep my bill not anything crazy, because we're just getting to know each other, and what if I don't vibe with them? Like, I don't want them like, you know, paying for this like crazy first date if I end up being like, this isn't really like a connection for me. You know what I mean? So I don't want to make like a super high bill either when I don't like really know this guy at all. Like, we really might have had a conversation before. So I just don't know. That's the situation that we're in right now. We're going to a steakhouse in like 40 minutes. I have a dress that I really want to wear. So I rented dresses for the wedding that I went to in Alabama, which I talked about in the last video, but I was going to that. The wedding was so fabulous. It was so fun. My cousin got married. I'm so happy for her. But I rented dresses for that because I don't wear formal dresses very often, so I didn't want to like actually buy anything. But that means I got to pick out a few things. So I also got a Love Shack Fancy really cute pink dress. So that's what I want to wear. So I am happy that I'm going to a place where like Love Shack Fancy is an appropriate vibe, but I kind of want to figure out what shoes to wear with it, because I wore it for pictures today. I'll put like a picture here with my Uggs and leg warmers, and it was so cute. But I feel like that might be a little casual for a steakhouse. Also, I am literally subbing tomorrow, which is new. I'm gonna make TikToks about my experience, so go check me out over there. But I'm subbing middle school history, and I'm teaching 6th, 7th, 8th grade in a study hall. So that'll be really interesting, but it is a good out, because y'all know my rule. I like my first dates to be in public, and I like them to be like an hour to 2 hours. I feel like that helps you like get an idea of a person and see if you were interested in like going on a second, or like texting or whatever and seeing what happens. Or if it's like not for you, it's like a good amount of time, but it also leaves like a mystery, as I've said. But this is a really good out, because I genuinely do need to get to bed by a decent time, because I have to be at school to teach at like 7 something in the morning, which is new for me. Because y'all, if you are new here, I do social media as like my full-time job, and I'm also working on some different business things, but those I haven't begun yet. I'm like just putting a lot of time into working on my business and entrepreneurial ideas. But subbing and like teaching in a classroom is new. It's literally gonna be my first time, so that'll be really interesting. I'm gonna pack this with me because it's like a nice like nude. I keep putting it on because my lips are kind of really chapped right now, I feel like. Also, I am obsessed with my laminated brows. A week later, at first I wasn't really sure. I'm loving them. I think I just put, I'm like all out of sorts. I feel like I'm like repeating steps, because I just like, I'm kind of all scrambled. I was not expecting to go to a steakhouse tonight, but I also like, for me, I hadn't done anything social in 2 days. And when I live alone, like I have to do something. So I was like, okay, this is the vibe, and you never know what's gonna come of something. But yeah, so update on the past 2 dates. I forget what we were calling the first guy, but he is literally so nice, and I think I might go on a second date with him. We haven't really talked that much. I don't like know right now. My nose is like, the whole thing is breaking. I don't really know right now if we're like the perfect match, but he is very sweet, and he is very like good effort level, so we'll see. But we haven't really been texting very much. But like I said, I've been texting sports guy a lot, more than I text anybody, but like, I don't know. I'm like, I mean, we still haven't, I told him I was doing this video series, so I don't know if that scared him off, but also like, you know, guys, it's just, those are the updates that I have. I honestly don't know right now. This guy, the only few things I know about him, actually, I'm looking at my phone, and I'll read you guys kind of like a rundown, but obviously keep it broad enough that you guys can't figure out who they are. I don't know how you figure out who any of these people are, because I'm not giving like names or specifics for like anything, but yeah, I don't know. Obviously, I'm keeping people anonymous for their privacy, but I'll go get the profile to read. Okay, so here's what I know about this guy. He's 25, he's 5'10", he's an engineer, and he went to the school that I went to, but obviously he's older than me, so I did not know him there. And that's about it. We're gonna call him steak guy, because I think that's appropriate for the circumstance that we're in, of pretending that we like steak and being accidentally a very expensive first date. My bad. Okay, we're gonna have to do a half up hairstyle like I had in because it's like greasy now from being pressed to my head. So we're just going to run the straightener back through it. I'm gonna plug this in and let it heat up. And while it does that, we can look through like our shoe options and I'll show you guys what I'm gonna wear. I already know because it's from Fashion Pass and I have to return it like tomorrow. So I'm definitely wearing it, but I don't know what to wear with it because it's kind of casual. Okay, we're gonna look up the Instagram of this place that I'm going actually. I think that would be a good use of time. Last minute dates can be the best. Let me just say this, y'all, because I didn't have time obviously to even think about this today or be nervous. I didn't know I was going on a date tonight. Like I wanted to go on a date tonight, but I didn't know if I'd have a date to go on tonight. It's called 801 Shop House. This looks so fancy and it's in Clayton, which is like the fancier part of town. Like I'm terrified. Do y'all see this menu? Like this? You're joking. Like imagine somebody like ordering that on a first date. Okay, what's this? I'm very scared. I'm like looking for like if he orders like this for the table, I'm like probably going to pass out and hit my head on the floor of 801 Chop House. Like there's no chance. Don't mind that noise. It's my cat's self-cleaning litter box. Okay, wait. They have mac and cheese, but there's lobster in it, and like that is so grim. I need to like plot what I'm gonna get before I go. This is honestly more important even than the outfit. I feel like to get a potato, you like have to get a steak, but like, please don't do it. You can get mac and cheese with or without lobster. How embarrassing is it gonna be for him if I just get that? But like, it low-key has to be. It low-key has to be, stop. They also have like, it looks like a hamburger, but it's steak. But again, like I don't want to be a super pricey date on a first one because like especially since we didn't text before, I feel like extra leaves it up to like we could vibe so well or we could like not vibe at all because there's literally no expectations. My hair is blasting right now because when I was like trying to plan this out last minute, I was like sweating, getting stressed out. And my apartment is also so messy. So tomorrow when I'm done being a teacher, I need to clean this up. But okay, this is the dress I'm gonna wear. It's already just like sitting right here. It's literally the cutest thing ever. I have no reason to justify like purchasing it because I already got pictures in it. But it's Love Shack fancy and it is so adorable. And it looks really cute with this heart little pendant necklace. So I'm thinking this, and then that's what I don't know. I think bag, my Bo Betsy Johnson purse, which I'll show you in a second, would be perfect. And that's what I took pictures with today, but like shoes, I seriously don't know. Like, should I wear these? My dog, guys look, my dog like chewed these up. So like, what if you look closely at my foot and I'm ordering mac and cheese and my heel is like broken? He's gonna be like, did you just need free dinner? Like, what's happening? Okay, I could wear these boots. Actually, maybe I'll do that because it would make it more wintry because I'll show you the purse. Betsy Johnson is like black and white. So actually maybe these would work. I need to clean them off. But I think that could be a vibe. Maybe. Let me show you guys the purse. It's right here. My kitchen's so messy. Like I usually clean up before, especially when I'm like filming something. But this is so last minute that like I just have to just gotta get going, you know. But this is the bag. I think this would be really cute. This is my favorite purse I've ever thrifted. It's literally Betsy Johnson and it's so cute and it has bows all over it and it's just very girly in me. So I need to like throw a lip gloss in here. Let's touch up my hair and then get dressed. Also, besties, aside from my air blasting, I am actually starving, but I kind of want to stay that way, so I make sure I like actually eat my food. Also, I get like a nervous stomach usually like right before I go in. Don't mind Stormy's stroller and all laundry. We're really keeping it real today. I like to keep it tilted here. The reason my laundry is so out of control, in my defense, is because I'm out of laundry detergent. So that's how that goes. But I'm driving out to go teach tomorrow, so I was gonna go to the store while I'm not there. So that's my excuse as to why my laundry is crazy. But yeah, on real time when I'm filming this today, I posted a podcast that was like a pep talk for dates. I've just been really inspired to talk about this stuff lately because I feel like in your early 20s there's like a few different time periods people are in. They're either getting married, they're running marathons, or they're filming a 12 Days of Christmas. So that's where we're at, and I think it's really fun to share this journey because I feel like y'all can probably relate to this. And I'm not filming this in 12 days, so it's not like I'm going on 12 dates back to back. And I'm looking, if you haven't watched the first one, like I'm looking for a genuine connection. I am ready to be in a relationship at this point in my life. I feel like I know myself, all the things. I don't want to repeat it too much if you already watched the first one where I talked about like some of my like intentions with doing this. But it can be hard to get myself to go on first dates, or sometimes I will just like settle with whoever I went on the date with just because, well, I'm already one date in. Like, you know, there's surely likable traits. I'm a very like, I don't know, understanding person, so I feel like I find attractive traits in most people. Doesn't mean they're my person, so the series is kind of challenging me to like, you know, really put myself out there. And if people aren't asking me on follow-up dates, like to put myself out there instead of just like, you know, thinking about it and seeing if it happens. I don't know. I feel like the series is about like taking charge more of my dating life and trying to, like I said, get out there. I think I need to wear like a little hair bow because the back of my hair is always like none of my business. But it's also like just not that cute, you know? And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna have to like do this hairstyle tomorrow unless I come home and like hair wash, which the date's at 8:15, so if it's like an hour and a half, I'm like 9:30 and I'll get home at like 10. So the chances of me wash my hair tonight are very, very slim. I also was thinking about like sleeping out in the suburbs tonight because the school I'm teaching at is closer to my parents. But I don't know, probably not, because I'm really not the best at driving at night. Just like I get so sleepy. So we need to just, you know, go into this ready. I could either wear this pink bow that's more like a scarf and like loose. That could be cute. I also have a light pink one that I wore today, but it's a little bulky. And then I also have this green one, which is really cute, but it might be a lot with the bow bag. Me, who's like literally always a lot, and I'm like, it might be a lot. Like all the options I like are for sure gonna be a lot, but you know, you gotta be your full self on a first date. You don't want to come as like, for me sometimes I'm like, maybe I should, like I've been like, maybe I should wear athleisure because it's like more chill girl. I'm not a chill girl. I accidentally talked to this guy once for like months, and I asked him what his favorite thing about me was, like months into it, y'all, like months into us, like often, like it was never like serious, but I would just like off and on see him. But I was like, he definitely knew a lot of things about me. And I was like, what's your favorite thing about me? Like, such a fun question. I love asking men that I'm like in a situationship or not even a situationship with what their favorite things are about me. And he was like, that you're just like so chill. And I'm like, oh, you don't know me. You don't know me. Like, you don't know. What's that song that's like, you don't know a thing about me. What's that? What is that song? Let me look it up. You don't know a thing about me. Just to know it all. I don't want to get copyrighted, but yeah, after that experience, I was like, whoa, I have got to stop acting like a chill girl and mellowing myself out. Because someone's favorite thing about me is that I'm chill. First of all, like this is not my situation to be in. But second of all, holy cannoli, do you not know me? Like, nope, you got the wrong girl. Is all I know. Should I tie this in a bow or maybe just like a loose scarf? But I'm gonna double knot it. So hopefully, imagine it like slipping out of my hair as I walk into the steakhouse. So humbling. This is like, okay. It's go time, ladies. Let me see if he said anything. He hasn't like texted, like what if he's like, never mind. I will be like, boy, I reapplied lip gloss. Okay, on to figuring out the outfit. Also 2 more overshares of the day. One, do we think sports guy from date 2 has someone else on his like list that he's seen and is like more interested in, so he's like texting me to keep me there in case, but he has somebody that he's like more interested in? Or do we think that he's not going on a date with me because he knows I'm doing 12 dates of Christmas? He never like asked how 12 dates of Christmas works though, because I would have said you could count as more of those dates if you asked me on more dates. I don't know. Also, okay, this is so messy. I'm just like feeling very embarrassed about my space. Also, this is another wild update. A guy that I like off and on have like always like semi-talked to, like out of the blue today was like reached out in a way that he like wanted to take me on a date. But then I was like, okay, like if you want to go on a date, like plan one. And I'm always open for a first one. I think it's just like an opportunity to get to know somebody, and it could even just turn into a friendship. But then he like just sent the eyes emoji. I'm like, what's going on? Like literally what's going on in District 12, people? Also, y'all are really privileged when you're watching this because the Hunger Games new movie is already out and you've already probably seen it. I know I've already seen it when this is getting posted, but it comes out tomorrow and like I'm going straight to the movie theater tomorrow night. Like I have got to go. I'm so excited. The Hunger Games movies are in my top favorite. Also, yeah. I don't know. I need to keep some things to myself, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I want to put my clothes on and then show you guys and you can see if it's a fit, it's a vibe, or if it's not going, you know? Okay, I know you guys are sick of me chatting, and I thought when we would see each other again, I'd be dressed, but this is so nice. He just texted me, and this place is 20 minutes away from me, and he said, looking forward to seeing you tonight. Would you like me to call you an Uber here? That's literally so nice. I said no because I need, like, you guys know I like to have my car there, so I have the ouch of being like, gotta go home. You know what I mean? But that's so nice. To offer to pay for an Uber. Gentleman behavior. Alright guys, my outfit is set, and honestly on the first try we got it. I figured I would because this dress is just so cute, but I'm wearing these at Princess Polly tall boots, Betsy Johnson purse, Love Shack fancy dress, Anna Luisa necklace. I don't know, these earrings are my mom's. My hair is all the best. This ribbon I think is from literally like Goodwill. But you know, we're working with it. I think as long as like I look good from the front, what the back of my hair looks like isn't really my business. You know what I'm saying? I'm also wearing literal biker shorts under this dress because it's high-key kind of short. Like the biker shorts are like right there even when I like push them up. But it's fine. I need to get a wear out of this before I return it because it's so cute and I'm obsessed with it. But we're gonna head to the steakhouse. It's 20 minutes away. I'm honestly not nervous, so we're vibing. I also have my link X-Lou on my wrist. I didn't say that. And my rings are from like an assortment. If you want to know, comment down below. I'm trying to think and I don't have time to be thinking about that. All right, I will maybe see you guys at the restaurant. We'll see when I check in. All right, besties, I'm walking to my car. I'm surprisingly on time for this being last minute. I think I'll actually get there like 5 minutes early. So, out the car. Got pretty. You can really see, but the parking, like a view of the city from my apartment. I love it. All right, y'all, I have an update. I'm here just a few minutes early, so I'm gonna text him in a few minutes and see where he's at. I can see why he offered to call me a car now. I'm like in like the richest, I sound ridiculous saying that, but like y'all, for real, I'm in like the richest area ever. I'm literally on Ritz-Carlton Avenue. I'm also starting to be concerned that like, I always am like dress yourself for dates, but also maybe this isn't even fancy enough for a steakhouse. I mean, I have no idea, y'all. I don't go to steakhouses. Literally, I'll show you like the street I'm on. Like, everything is, first of all, I accidentally left this sticker on my car and he's for sure gonna ask to walk me to my car and that's gonna be really grim. But like, look where I am. My car is so dirty. Goodbye. But, yeah, there's like valet parking to this place. I parked like forever away because I'm not trying to pay for valet parking. Oh my gosh. And also, this is just a lot going on. Thank goodness this spot was here because everything else in the area is like valet or private only, and like I don't work at one of these businesses, so I don't be having no private parking. But you know, we're going with it. It's 8:08. The date's at 8:15, so if he sees me like vlogging and walks in my car, it's over. But yeah, I'm kind of a little concerned that I may be dressed under the occasion, which will be a first for me. But I also have never had dinner on Ritz-Carlton Avenue at a steakhouse that has valet parking. Look how cute this place is though, right next to my car. Like, I'm for sure coming over here to start going on walks. Like, this is gorgeous. I thought about moving to the Clayton area, and honestly, I'm just gonna have to face my consequences that since I didn't take the car offer he gave me, he's gonna see my window covered in gunk and the back of my car that's falling off. Not my circus. I'll update you guys after the date. I'm a little nervous now just about the fact that I don't think I have these kinds of manners. Like, I'm a very polite person, but I never was taught like what fork, what spoon is what plate is what. That's not really me. So that's giving me a stomach cramp. But honestly, it's only embarrassing if you're embarrassed. So I'm not embarrassed that I don't know how to eat fancy forks. So. Alright, update time, y'all. I feel like it's not focusing very well. There, is it focused? Okay. I ordered a Cosmo and meatballs. So real. It was really good. It was really like easy conversation. We ended up having like a mutual we literally like worked the same job at the same time, which I like was not expecting to have that connection with him because I didn't like look into anything before besides like I knew we went to the same college. I don't know where I put my keys. Oh, here. But that's all I knew. Sorry, I feel like I should talk about this in my apartment because with it so dark out, I feel like it's hard for this to focus. But yeah, honestly, I wasn't nervous at all. He was so easy to talk to. I feel like we chatted the entire time, and I feel like I could have kept talking more if I didn't. I'm teaching in the morning, like I said. So I was like, I probably need to go home because it's currently 10:36, so it was like a little over 2 hours, but it was really good. And he was so nice. He like wasn't weird at all about the fact that like he probably could definitely tell I don't eat at restaurants that fancy that much because I obviously like was like I'm getting meatballs. But yeah, I'll update you more when I get home because I think it's having a hard time focusing. But that was really good. That was a really good first date. I'm shocked. I thought doing this series I would have like some really bad first dates and bad first date stories and like never want to see people again, and I'm like, that was a good first date. Alright besties, I am back at my apartment. I'm walking to my unit, but I just wanted to kind of wrap this up with saying it was a really good date. It was about 2 hours, like I said. We vibed really easily. He honestly was not my normal personality type that I go for, but it was kind of fun. He was really funny. He told me I was funny multiple times, which we'll always take. And yeah, I'm really glad it like spontaneously ended up being him. I thought the vibe was good. So yeah, and he was cute. So, alright, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one.